This time on Chopped, 2 occupational therapy clients over the age of 3 will be assessed with the Assessment of Motor and Process Skills, AMPS for short, to see who may require assistance to engage in their typical occupations within the community. Both of these clients were asked to choose 2 ADLs from a list of over 125 for the occupational therapist to assess them on. The tasks they chose are somewhat challenging, but also very relevant to the occupations they typically engage in. Since we can't be in the Chopped kitchen, thank you, COVID, our contestants are performing in their own familiar environments, just like the AMPS requires. Let's first introduce you to our occupational therapist, Sydney Glenn. Sydney, tell us a little bit about what you're looking for in today's competition. This is a standardized and observation-based assessment that allows me to observe any potential deficits related to efficiency, effort, independence, and effectiveness that may be impacting occupational performance and ADL activities. As they perform these tasks, I'll be assessing their motor and process skills and scoring them based on performance on a scale of 1 to 4, 4 being the most competent performance. Then the raw scores will be input into the AMPS software on my computer, which will then analyze them and give me 1 score for their ADL process ability and 1 score for their ADL motor ability, both of which can be norm referenced with individuals of the same age and determine if there is a functional deficit present. Thanks, Sydney. Let's jump into meeting our clients. First is Mr. Rocco Tudball, a 58-year-old male from Saginaw, Michigan.
I'm a birdhouse contractor from Saginaw, Michigan. I like biking, building stuff, and grilled cheese sandwiches with chocolate milk. So the tasks I chose to perform are making a grilled cheese sandwich, chocolate milk, and hand washing some dishes.
Next we'll meet Jessica Turner, a 10-year-old female from Saginaw, Michigan.
I'm a 5th grader at Havens Elementary. I like doing crafts, playing outside, and showing off my skills in the kitchen. The tasks I chose were to make some scrambled eggs, toast, and a drink, and unload the dishwasher.
Alright clients, you know the rules. Use the relevant items in your basket to complete your chosen tasks. Sydney, you have 30 to 60 minutes to complete the assessment. Now open your baskets and begin. Looks like Jessica has a great start to her tasks. Sydney, tell me some of the strengths of this assessment. Well, it's versatile because you can use it on anyone over the age of 3 regardless of diagnosis. It's client-centered because you require the client to choose 2 tasks that are relevant to them and perform them in their familiar environments. And you only require the tools that you use for those specific tasks and the AMPS software that you use for score analysis. Let's take another look at how the clients are doing before we hear about the weaknesses. Wow, looks like Rocco is really struggling over there. So, what about those weaknesses? The only real weakness with this assessment is that it requires the occupational therapist to have specific certification, and that costs about $1,000. Thanks for all that insight. We'll go back to our contestants and see how they finish up on the last few seconds of their tasks. Let's check in with Sydney as she finishes the assessments. How did they do, Sydney? Both of the clients worked extremely hard on their tasks. Jessica did a phenomenal job with skills like coordinating, flowing, and sequencing, and Rocco did good with walking and transporting, but seemed to struggle more with skills like manipulating and navigation. So Sydney, whose ADL motor and process skills are on the intervention block? Rocco, you have great determination, and I see so much potential in your occupational performance. I think you would greatly benefit from some intervention to help you perform your ADLs more effectively.
Yeah!
We love to see a happy ending. Hopefully we'll be back in the Chopped kitchen next time. If we ever catch a break from this darn COVID, wash your hands and stay safe out there.